Welcome to Workout C. We're starting with some incline bench pressing, a great exercise to build a lot of functional pressing power. Because usually when we're pushing, throwing a punch, or projecting our hands forward, it's not here, it's not in a bench press, it's in a forward angle. The incline bench press also develops a really nice chest. It will hit that upper chest beautifully, create that masculine square look. So I recommend using a bench and setting it somewhere between 30 and 45 degrees. So imagine this is 90, 45 degrees is here. So you can go a little bit below that, about 30 degrees, somewhere in here. And the mistake I see a lot of people make is they just line out, they go here and they just lift the weight up, and they have all this tension on their shoulders. They're gonna really wreck the rotator cuffs. People that don't know how to work out, they think that you want to keep your back flat against the bench. This is proper form. This is how you destroy your shoulders. For a proper workout, just to keep your shoulders safe and to really work your chest, you need to create that shelf. You need to take your shoulders right here, lift them up, bring them up to your ears, down, and pull them in. And now squeeze. This squeeze right here, I'm contracting my lats. Now I can press. Now I have strength. And I'm also creating space under my lower back, which is actually what you want. You're not deliberately arching your back, you're just bringing your shoulders into position, bringing your chest up. And what that does is it creates that shelf under your back. I can't do this form with my back on the bench. It's impossible. My shoulders are stuck here. But to come in here, back comes up. So you actually want that shelf under your lower back. Here, come over here so you can see it from the side angle. So I'm here. People just do this. They just go here and they lift it up and they come down. There's all this tension on the shoulders. They have no strength here. You want to be here. Boom. So I'm going to come in here, I have the weight, okay, I'm going to bring shoulders back, lift it up, and from here, this was a bit high for me. I had to kind of stretch it out, so I would go a bit lower, just so you know, and you want to, because people ask, where do I bring the bar in an incline bench press? Because normally with bench press, you bring the bar to the nipples or slightly below. But if you could see, if I did that on a incline bench press, if I brought the barbell here, it would be sliding down. You want to keep it essentially perpendicular to the ceiling and the floor. So when I'm here and I'm in here, I have to bring the bar right to like the mid chest level, not to here. Otherwise, it's going to like slip down. You want your form to be perpendicular to the ground. So that kind of brings it right at the middle chest level. That's the incline bench press. And that's explode up. Come down, tap, explode up. That's going to build more strength and muscle. When people do these slow reps, 3 seconds down, 3 seconds up, they think they're getting better muscle, time under tension, they're going to build more muscle. You can't get strong with those slow reps. You can't build strength with slow reps. In fact, there's actually studies on this. They find that when you do more of an explosive, natural movement, it's easier to build strength. So that's one of the mistakes people make. They get so focused on squeezing, feeling the muscle, getting that time under tension, that slow movement, and they're weak as shit because of it. So remember that. Okay, all right, so we've hit the incline bench press. Now we'll just do some flat work to hit the chest a bit more. Same thing, same component really. For the bench press, you want to get you really highlight the nose under the bar. People start with it here, and they have to use all this strength to get it into here. They can't go that heavy. So you actually, the bench press, you're pushing it straight up here. So if your nose is under the bar, you have that, you only want to clear as much as you need to. So a nose under the bar is a good, safe distance. Okay, I keep my thumbs along the bar. Don't do a false grip like this, because it can slip down. But I find I get better pressing power when I have my thumbs aligned up against the bar. But you can just do a regular grip. But here I find I get more contact points. So same thing, okay, same thing. When you're here, you're not just going right into it. All that, you're gonna fuck up your shoulders. So I'm here, I lift the shoulders up, I bring it back, I squeeze them in. I bring my toes nice and in right here. And I lift up, down. Nice explosive reps. Muscle growth, building a great physique, is a matter of strength. If you're lean, you can lift a lot of weight proportionate to your body weight, you're gonna have a chiseled physique. It's gonna look phenomenal. Remember that. All right, so we've hit the chest really hard and nice. There's really no need to do all this fly stuff. The equation is simple. Get really strong at benches and incline benches, and your chest is going to look fantastic. It's never really failed. Some people, if they have trouble feeling their chest during bench press, it's okay to do flies, but I've really never seen the point. If you learn that technique I talked about, shoulders back, chest up, you can actually build a ton of strength and a ton of muscle in the chest. So now we're going to go into some tricep work. Yes, our triceps have been hit nicely from the incline and the bench press. We want to get a bit more direct work so we can build great triceps. I love the cable rope push down. Just after the heavy benching and stuff, it's just an easy exercise. You can feel the muscle nicely. It doesn't take a lot of take a lot of excitement to get into it. So you're here, you got the rope on the cable push down. You come in tight, you pull it at the bottom, and you hold there for about a second. You come up just past that 90-degree angle, that full range of motion, and down. A lot of people keep them together and it's cheating. You want to come here and pull apart the bottom. That brings a lot of nice tricep action in there. But if you're at the home gym, you don't have the cables, then you can do an incline tricep extension. The incline is good because it's going to put a lot more tension at the top of the movement. So if you're doing a decline, so if you have a decline bench and you're doing decline tricep extensions, the bottom is going to be really hard right here. If you're doing a flat bench, it's going to be hard right in the middle. And then the triceps really do a lot of the top extension. When we're doing bench presses, that's where they really come in. They come in right here. So I actually do an incline tricep extension, because as you can see, based on the angle, it's going to be harder. Like this, you're going to put more tension with the incline at the top. So you come right down the sides of your ears, and then up to the top. You can turn them a bit like this. A lot of people do this. You want to go all the way down for that full stretch. If your elbows pop, don't worry, it's completely fine. As long as there's no pain, it's okay. Right here. You can get heavy on this one. You can build up to like 40, 50, even 60 pounds. You can get really strong on them. Just don't hit yourself in the head, okay? I don't want you to hurt your head. Right here on the sides. It's a great tricep movement. And so if you don't have the cable machine, don't have the cable ropes, you can do incline dumbbell triceps. Great movement. Okay, so actually now, we've hit the chest hard, we've done some tricep work. I like to hit biceps again. I find if you hit biceps twice a week, it grows so much faster. And biceps are one of those muscle groups that are really hard to build. It's a small muscle group. To really get great bicep development, get that full pop, it takes time. So in the last workout, we did some incline dumbbell curls, which helps build that inner bicep. So now we'll hit the outer bicep a bit more. So hammer curls are exactly what the doctor ordered in this example. For hammer curls, if you're doing them standing, you can't really do 2 arms at a time. It just doesn't work very well. So you want to do 1 arm at a time, right here. Okay? Side angle. It's going to hit the outer bicep the hardest. It's still, of course, going to work the inner. It's going to build some forearm strength. It's a great movement, and it gives your. A lot of times, like people really want to have the big peak or the big biceps from here, but in the end, like when people see your arms, they usually see them from the side. And so building the outer bicep makes your biceps look more impressive for when most people will see them. It also gives your biceps more thickness, so from head on, it looks a bit wider. So getting strong in the hammer curls is very, very crucial. All right, one final thing left in this entire workout series, and that is the rear delts, which are basically the muscle at the back of the shoulder. It helps keep your shoulders protected, injury-proofed, gives your shoulders a bigger, rounder appearance, and it's an important exercise to work. So I like to do bent over flies. It's a simple movement. All you need is some dumbbells. People like to do them like this, and it's actually putting putting limits on the exercise, because now if your lower back is tired, you're working on too many things at once. If we want to build the rear delts nicely, sit down. And I like to sit down, lean forward here, have my feet forward, dumbbells here, and just right there. It's a great movement. So right here, you want to hit the rear delts the best, you want to keep your hands pronated. So here, not here, not here, here. And we're doing this rest pause style. So we're gonna go for about 10 to 15 reps, rest 10 to 20 seconds, and then do sets of 3 to 5, and do like 4 of those. That's gonna create the maximum muscle growth with a light weight. Because you can't go heavy on these. Lateral raises, bent over flies, you can't do 4, 5, 6 reps. Your form is out the toilet or out the window at that point. You really feel that. I usually go a bit heavier, but even with 15s, get that form down and really feel that in the rear delts. You do that rest pause, you burn out, and then do mini sets, and your shoulders are screaming. And when you hit see, here's the thing, this is why your shoulders are gonna grow so beautifully. So on the Monday workout, you're doing heavy shoulder presses, which put a ton of work on the shoulders. It's gonna spur a lot of growth. You're doing the dips, which in itself hits the front shoulders nicely. You're doing the lateral raises with high reps and the rest pause. You're getting a lot of volume, a lot of growth in the shoulders, which helps build that lateral delt. And then again so Monday your shoulders are getting blasted. Then Friday you're hitting incline presses, which actually hit the front delts nicely. You're doing bench presses, which also will hit the front delts to a certain degree. And then you're finishing off some rear delts, hitting the back of the shoulders with some high volume. And so this is why on my programs, people that have such a hard time building shoulders, because most people have horrible shoulder development, they follow my programs and the shoulders go through the roof. The shoulder pressing a ton of weight, the shoulders are growing, and they get that cat look, and they have like that. And interestingly enough, shoulders are like the hardest muscle group to build as a natural. When you take steroids, because the shoulders have the most anabolic receptors, when you're on steroids, your shoulders just grow a lot, very easily, because there's so many receptors there. When your testosterone levels are within the natural range, it's harder. So you gotta hit them heavy and hard and frequently, twice a week, and they just, magical things happen. So that's the rear delt variation. If for whatever reason this hurts your back, okay, and it puts strain, you have like back issues, then the other way to do it is pull the bench out, bring this up, okay, bring this up, and now you can lean forward here, and I don't really like this variation. I don't like having a compression on my chest here. You might not mind at all. So I just like to do this variation here. I mean, if you look in the workout program, when I create the substitutions, the different exercises you can utilize, well, you can YouTube all those variations. It's so easy to find now. There's so many different cool rear delt variations. You can do a face pull when you have a cable up here, cable rope. You're putting your foot up somewhere and then doing this. It's great for the rear delts. There's so many different variations. But really, this workout program I just laid out with the exercises, it's gonna work so well at developing a nice, lean, chiseled, muscular physique when you drop the fat. So, take care.